Hello, it's Heather, and today I wanted to do a little crafting haul. So I got some gift cards for Amazon, and I went on a little shopping spree. So this is the stuff that I bought, and I wanted to share it with you guys. The first thing I got was the art glitter glue. I've seen so many other crafters using them. And it comes in a set like this. This metal tip and the metal pen are packaged a little bit separately. So you just basically screw that on and you push the pin in. And of course you take like the paper off on that, on the inside. And then you're good to go. And it actually comes in a little, the tip comes in a little bag like that. And it gives you like instructions on how to clean it, so that's why I'm saving that little bit. But it works really well. You can use it on like fabric and on paper, and of course on glitter. And then you just basically refill this bottle with this bottle, and then you can just buy the refill bottles separately. It was a little pricey, but honestly, it's a really good glue, and I don't use as much glue with that as I do with other glues. So I think it would be a money saver in the long run. The other thing I got was this paper punch. It's a lace border made by EK Studios. Let's see, I've got a scrap piece of cardstock, and you just there we go. And then you punch it, and that's what you get. And then there's the picture goes from here, and then it continues on to both sides. And the way it's supposed to work is you're supposed to be able to just kind of line it up where the pattern stopped, and then punch again, and it should be good. But I still need to play around with it because I keep getting either keep getting it stuck, or I keep having like these gaps, so I need to practice and play with it. But it's really cool, and what I want to use it for is when I make my journals, instead of sewing lace onto the paper, I want to punch the sides and kind of give it that lace look. So I'll have that linked below as well. Another thing I got was this background stamp, and it's from Studio 490, and it's just called their script. And I like it because you can't really make out much of the words, and I'm really looking forward to using that. Let's get that same paper out, and they say, I think people say have like a soft spot. Let's peel it off first. There we go. Yep, and that is perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay, yeah, I'm super excited about that. So I'll be using that for background work and all that, so I'm very, very excited for that. This paper pad was actually a gift, so it's the only thing I didn't purchase in this pile. But it's Watercolor Galaxy scrapbook paper by Crafter's Delights, Leska Hamady. And I was shocked when I got it because it's like, it looks like a picture book. But I mean, it's got some really gorgeous paper. The only complaint is that some of it didn't go all the way to the edge in the printing, which I don't care so much the spine part, but like here it does kind of bother me a little bit. But it's okay because I can, work around it, but it's almost on every page, which is, like I say, a little bit of a bummer, but I love this paper though. just the galaxies. I'm probably going to pair this up with a couple of things. I still have a digital kit. I think some of it will look good with this digital kit that I forget who it was. It's an Etsy seller, so I'll get her information and post it below too. But especially if it's some of the ones with the blue. And I also got it because, well, it was on my list, and I think it'll look good with some of this Cosmo paper. So we'll go through that next. And this is paper by, I don't know if it's Stamperia or Stamperia, but scrapbooking by Christina O'Donovan, I think. But I love this paper. Like this company's paper, they are gorgeous paper. And what I like about it is the thickness. It's not the super thick cardstock like you find at like Joann's and Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Because that cardstock is almost too thick for a lot of journaling stuff that I do. But it's not as thin as like scrapbook paper. Like this is really thin, and it's like paper thin, like Xerox or notebook paper thin. And this is like a happy medium in between the two, which I think is perfect for making journals. And then it comes with these little squares, like it's all double-sided. And when I first looked at this page, I'm like, oh, I love this. And then I flipped it, I'm like, oh, but how do you decide which one? And then I realized it's perfectly lined up. So these are great little journaling cards already decorated and made for you. You just, you know, cut them out. And then you have plenty of space to journal. And I love that. I mean, this page is just, it's exquisite. So all I can say is this paper pad is just exquisite. And then there's little sayings and stuff, which I love all that. And then it's a nice plain background, so you could have it as a tuck spot and it still be pretty on the back, or you can just, you know, use it as a label, which is nice. And then this would make a really good, you know, center page or something, but it also make a really cool looking cover. Oh, I just love the colors. And then here we have some larger journaling cards. Some beautiful backgrounds. Again, plenty of space to journal. I love this. I was telling my sister if I could get like a bedspread or, you know, bed sheets that look like that, I would be so happy. And then it comes with tags and these cute little round little papers. And I love like this print too, like these two prints, yes. I need fabric like that. And I love the owl. Again, that would make a great cover for a journal. And then there's that. And also what's great is that the back and front cover, like the inside part of the paper pad, you can totally use that paper and just, you know, cover the background, or cover the other side, you know. The other paper I got is from the same company, and it's this one. It's called Wonderland, and I mean, I absolutely love it too. And then I got this gorgeous stencil to go with it, and as you can see, that's what, if you use it for lots of different colors, what it'll look like. But here we'll go ahead and open it, right? And we'll do like we did with this. We'll flip it over. Oh, it's like really thin. let's see, let's just do the text part. How about that? Or, you know what, let's do a little butterfly. And then, got this from like the dollar store, like a little makeup brush. And then you just very gently rub it on. This would look really good. I've got some pink ink actually that this would look pretty. And then voila. And this is great for, and I've seen other drunk journalers like Gail Agostinelli. She does this, and it creates a background, especially if you've got some paper that has white on one side. So you can stencil, get a little bit of background on it, a little bit of color, and a little bit of like an antiquing depth. And then you can still kind of get, keep it with your aesthetic, and it looks really good, but it adds more, and it's not just a bright white blank page. And then we'll go through this paper pad, which I absolutely love. I am a fantasy girl, so anything unicorns, fairies, all that stuff is just me. And I love this unicorn. Again, the cover has great paper on one side, and this would make a great journal. And I love the color scheme in this. I can't just, every time I'm in one of the paper pads, it's my favorite, you know. But as soon as I open another one, no, this is my favorite, and I can't decide. I love the dragonfly. That would also make a great journal. But I love this side too. It's just beautiful. And here we have a little fairy. Again, that'd be a great journal cover. And then we've got little journaling cards. Well, no. Uh-oh. How could I decide? Okay, yeah. I would want to cut all these out and use them, but I don't want to cut out this one and lose this unicorn. I wonder if it would... I think it might still fit inside this little fairy. And then here's these. They're not exactly journaling cards either, but this I wouldn't mind, like, you know, cutting these out and then putting some tea dyed or coffee dyed paper over this, or just some really pretty color paint dyed paper. And this is a nice neutral background, and I love this and this. I love it all. And I've got some tags and some little circle ones like in the previous pad. And again, this one, I love this background too, but I'd be okay with covering it with a place to journal. And that one would be a great cover. A lot of these would be great covers. So that might be what I end up doing with this paper pad, is making a lot of journal covers. But yeah. So yeah. Anyway, so that's all that I got in my little haul. I will try and link everything down below as long as it is still in stock. And you can go pick up some of this stuff for yourself. I will definitely be buying more of this brand paper because like I said, I love the way it feels and how it's not so thick. None of this is sponsored, of course. This was all, you know, paid for with my own money, and yeah, I just absolutely love these papers. Which one was your favorite? Was it the Cosmos or Wonderland? I can't decide. Like I said, whichever one's in my hand is my favorite at the time. But yeah, so let me know in the comments below, and if you want me to film a process of using these papers when I make the journals for them, let me know that too, and I'll I'll definitely put those up. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.